thought I'd quickly go over the pros and cons of a steel versus a hickory handle, and also show the method of overstrike protection that I went with to uh, reduce the cons of the hickory handle here. So for the longest time I only had this hammer for everything, just because I like the idea of it just being super strong and you can just wail on it as hard as you can and you'll never break it, and you don't have to worry about overstrike or any of that. So this was my, but the problem with this one is that you will, with excessive use, you'll probably mess up the cartilage in your wrist and your elbow. You definitely feel it in both when you use this one excessively. And so at work I was issued a hickory handled hammer, and I definitely noticed that not only are they much lighter weight, they are a lot easier on your elbow. They absorb a lot more shock than these do, especially if you're hitting and working on steel stuff. You definitely notice. You know, the steel hammers for framing and stuff maybe not so bad, just because you're just hammering in nails into wood. But the reason I still use this one, I mostly use this for mechanical stuff now, just because, yeah, like the benefits I mentioned before, but also just this is 10 times easier to clean, and I can't even imagine getting this thing covered in grease and oil and everything like that. Just, there's no way you'd get that clean again. No way. Or this, you know, you spray with some diluted paint thinner and a rag and you're good to go for your next job. And but this one, yeah, it's just lighter weight and absorbs more shock. And then, so what I did to deal with the overstrike problem, potential problem, is I just wire wrapped it about that far down. So all I did, I bent a piece of wire at 90, stretched it down to here, and then just wrapped it all the way up, then twisted it off at the top, bent it in and around so it's not stabbing me in the hand, and then just tapped it in with another hammer and a chisel so it's out of the way. And that will definitely strengthen it here, keep it from damaging the wood. So just a thought, if you are partial to using a hickory handle, I know I am, definitely my hammer of choice for working on steel, then this is an option for you to protect it from overstrike.